Houston is a city bursting with all sorts of different foods and cultures and even art. We know that. But in fact, one drive around town and you can see street art everywhere, just about everywhere, in fact.
That's right. But there's one piece of street art that is celebrating a major milestone in a big way. Here's Trey to explain more.
Well, street art and murals come and go, but there's one that's withstood the test of time. That's why its creator is inviting the community out to come celebrate it in a big and very unique way.
This is Sebastien Boileau, or Mr. D. He's a Houston street artist, and chances are you've seen his work, including this piece in Midtown Houston, a piece he created 5 years ago.
I wanted to play on the, it's a whole city block, 5 stories, so it's a huge wall to begin with. And my concern was the preservation of street art and graffiti as an art form. Because I've been doing it for 30 years, but it disappears as fast as we can paint it.
And it was that fact of street art coming and going that Mr. D really wanted to focus on.
5 years ago, the inspiration was to bring that to the forefront, and using the Michelangelo very well-known Sistine Chapel imagery, I put a spray can in his hand, and he's also going toward the museum district where the museums are, and hence the title Preservons la Creation, which means let's preserve creation in general. And street art and graffiti art is something dear to me, so I wanted to do something about that.
So the fact that this piece has lasted 5 years is a pretty big deal. So then, when Mr. D met up with a friend, they came up with a brilliant idea.
We were in front of the mural doing something completely different, and he mentioned to me that, hey, the 5-year anniversary is coming up on this mural. And he said, I'm thinking about doing a party or an event. I said, yeah, you know what you could do? You should project all over this mural.
That project, projection art. So they hooked up with projection artist Taylor Knaps.
Projection art is basically art that you use to make with a projector. Rather than painting a picture, you're painting a picture temporarily using the light from a projector.
But their big plans took an unfortunate turn.
And unfortunately, you know, Houston, it rains, and when it rains, it pours. So it damaged the equipment, and we were not able to run the grand finale, which was the projection mapping.
But that hasn't stopped the group. In true Houston strong form, they're determined to make it happen and have rescheduled the event.
It's not just visuals on the wall like a laser show or something like that. What it is, it's telling a story. And actually, now that we look at it, it's a story of resilience. And so it really fits with the Houston Strong model.
So if you want a chance to check out this incredible one-of-a-kind art project, you can head on down to 2815 Fannin. It's happening on Friday, October 11th from 8 to 10 p.m. and it's free and open to the entire community.